My dear brothers and sisters, loving and respected viewers, my humble sit around each one of you. It is my distinct honor in welcoming you to this special program, Raksha Bandhan program, where we are going to look at Raksha Bandhan, the meaning of Raksha Bandhan and so on. Let me thank you for taking time out to view this program, and let me thank my sponsors very much for sponsoring tonight's program, sponsoring tonight's special program of Raksha Bandhan. I ask of you therefore to let us all join together in prayers as again we seek the blessings of the Lord. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Suryakoti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurme Deva Sarvakareshu Sarvada Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varde Kamarupini Vidyarambam Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. My dear brothers and sisters, tomorrow the world over will be celebrating this wonderful festival of Raksha Bandhan. What is the meaning of Raksha Bandhan? Raksha means protection. Bandhan means a bond or relationship. Raksha Bandhan therefore means the bond of protection. The bond of protection. Festivals are the celebration of togetherness, not only in India but the world over. Festivals play a very important role to build a better society, friends, where positive values flourish and the spirit of cooperation prevails. That is why we have so many festivals on our Hindu calendar, to bring us together, to bind us together, so that happiness can prevail within our society. There are many auspicious festivals in the world which are celebrated with a lot of zest and spirit. And Raksha Bandhan is no exception, brothers and sisters. Raksha Bandhan is also called Rakhi Purnima because it is observed on the Purnima Tithi or the full moon day in the month of Shravana. In the month of Shravana that occurs on August, September on the English calendar. Raksha Bandhan is known by many names. For those of you who would not be able to know, then I will tell you some of the names of Raksha Bandhan. Raksha Bandhan, Rakhi Purnima, Vrishthak. Rakhi Purnima, as I told you, they celebrate on the Purnima Tithi. Vishtrak. Vishtrak means the destroyer of poison. In other words, the destroyer of all the negative qualities and forces that poison our mind. Bring us together to celebrate. It is also called Punya Pradayak. Punya Pradayak means the bestower of boons, the giver of virtues or the provider of virtues, that we can inculcate virtuous qualities like love and affection. That is what brothers and sisters relationship is about. It is also called, Raksha Bandhan is also called Pap Nashak. Pap Nashak means the destroyer of sins. Pap means sins. Instead of having differences between each other, animosity for each other, we get ourselves closer, binding in a close bond, that we forget about all the animosities and all the hatred for each other. So Raksha Bandhan or Rakhi falls on the full moon day or the full moon Tithi, Purnima Tithi, in the month of Shravana. All Hindus do line up to celebrate Raksha Bandhan throughout the world, not only in India, but throughout the world. Mainly in India, Nepal, and some regions of Pakistan also celebrate this festival. Other parts of India celebrate this festival in various forms and other ways. In the South India, this festival of Raksha Bandhan is also called Avani Avitam. Every Hindu festival has its name and significance and importance. What is the significance? I told you the meaning of Raksha Bandhan. The name Raksha Bandhan, the meaning. What is the significance of Raksha Bandhan, friends, brothers and sisters? Raksha Bandhan has a deep historical significance. There are many legends that surround Raksha Bandhan in the Hindu religion. According to the Hindu Shastras, it is believed that on every Shravana Purnima, on every full moon day or in the month of Shravana, the deity Yamuna Devi, used to tie the sacred Raksha, the sacred thread, on the wrist of her brother Yama. Yama is the god of death. So Yamuna would tie the Rakhi on the wrist of Yama, the god of death. Yama was so impressed and touched by the serenity of this custom, of this festival, that Yama declared that whoever gets a Rakhi tied from his sister would be protected. That person, that brother, would be protected. From that day, brothers and sisters, the traditional form of Raksha Bandhan has been performed by many, many people. Another legend is also related to us, that, and this is taken from the Mahabharata. There was an incident, an episode, where Bhagwan Krishna was hurt during the war with Shishupal. After Bhagwan sent the chakra, Sudarshan chakra, to behead Shishupal, the finger of the Lord was cut. And Draupadi, at that moment, Draupadi tore her sari and tied the finger of Bhagwan Krishna so that it can stop the bleeding. Bhagwan Krishna was so touched by the gesture of Draupadi and promised to reply her love and devotion in the future whenever she needs it. That is also a significance of Raksha Bandhan. The binding of a devotee to the Lord. Draupadi, Bhagwan Krishna. There's another legend of the mighty king Mahabali and Mahalakshmi Ma, the goddess of light, the goddess of wealth, is also a popular one. But brothers and sisters, the most popular story of Raksha Bandhan is the story of Rani Karnavati and the emperor Umayum, Raja Umayum. And that tells us that this Rani, this queen, Karnavati, she was a widow queen. And she was being attacked by some other forces to seize her kingdom and to save her kingdom from being seized by the other forces. She sent a Rakhi, a Raksha, to be tied on the emperor's hand, the Emperor Humayun. And this Emperor Humayun was so touched by the gesture and started his troop without wasting any time to say the honor of this queen, this widow queen, Karnavati. And let me tell you that this Emperor Humayun was a Muslim ruler, was a Muslim king, and he accepted the Raksha Bandhan, the bond of protection from a Hindu queen, and he rushed there to save her honor, to save her kingdom. My dear brothers and sisters, thus Raksha Bandhan is an ancient Hindu festival. As I told you, it means a knot of protection, a bond of protection, a symbolic renewal of one of the most beautiful emotions in humans. On this auspicious day, as a tradition, sisters would tie the Rakhi, the amulet, the Raksha, on the wrist, the right wrist of the brother, and praise for his protection, and praise that that brother be prosperous in life. It exhibits her love and affection for her brother, and in return the brother ritually pledges, remember, the brother ritually pledges to protect, to guard, and to guide his sister through thick and thin for the rest of his life. Very important, brothers and sisters. They also exchange gifts, as we see nowadays. So it is a relationship that has been strengthened between brothers and sisters. The bond of friendship, the bond of relationship, the bond of love is being enhanced through Raksha Bandhan. Brothers and sisters, the festival of Rakhi brings the entire family together and strengthens the bond of love and affection between siblings, between brothers and sisters, between brothers and brothers too. A lifelong promise is made by brothers on this occasion. And so it is a symbol of purity of relationship between brother and sister. Now, many of us may want to ask question, and we may want to ask that, is Rakhi only for brothers alone? Can't a wife tie a Rakhi on her husband's hand? Let us look here very carefully, friends, viewers. Raksha Bandhan. It is the bond of protection. It is a knot of protection. Not only sisters alone need the brother's protection. The wife obviously needs the husband's protection. The chela or the disciple needs the protection of the guru. The devotee needs the protection of Bhagwan, the master, the Lord. So Rakhi are not exclusively tied only to brothers or male cousins. Today, Rakhis are tied to people one knows from the neighborhood as well, from the community in which you live. If a sister doesn't have a biological brother, that sister can adopt someone that she respects, that she loves, within the society or within the neighborhood to be her brother. It is a way of building love between people and wishing well for them. So when that relationship is being extended, then those two families are bound together. the girl from this home and the boy from the neighboring home. The two neighbors are buying together between the brother and sister relationship that would exist now. And so, my dear brothers and sisters, the great Nobel Prize winner Rabindranath Tagore started a mass Raksha Bandhan festival during the partition of Bengal in 1905 in India, in which he encouraged Hindu and Muslim women to tie Rakhi on men from the other community and make them their brothers, that the community would live in harmony and love. And let me remind you, there are two types of brother that we have. The brother-to-brother relationship and the Rakhi brother relationship. The brother-to-brother relationship is what we call the Apta Kun of own blood. A sister's biological brother through same parents. And Rakhi brother is adopted brother, where a woman or a girl selects someone within the community or other communities to be her Rakhi brother. And this relationship is to be understood as brother and sister relationship. That brother becomes a brother of convenience to protect that sister. So a wife can tie a Rakhi in her husband's hands as well, because the wife needs the protection of the husband. So Rakhi is a thread of expressing the promise of protection. So husband will protect their wives. So Raksha Bandhan, brothers and sisters, is not only confined to real brother and sister relationship, but it extends beyond that relationship. So let us understand the importance, the significance, and the meaning of Raksha Bandhan. The bond of protection, the knot of protection, and each one of us need protection. We can seek Bhagwan as our protector. He's our protector. We can tie Rakhi in Bhagwan's hand. We can tie Rakhi on somebody's hands that we seek protection from. Doesn't have to be a biological brother. So on this note, my dear brothers and sisters, let us understand the importance and the significance and the meaning of Raksha Bandhan. To all brothers and sisters out there, happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you. And may you respect the bond of protection. If you tie a Rakhi, if a girl tie a Rakhi in the brother hand, that brother must respect that relationship as a brother and sister relationship. Nothing else. Nothing else but a brother and sister relationship. Happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you. God bless all of you. And do enjoy this festival of Rakhi, Raksha Bandhan. Until another program, Dharma ki Awaaz, I leave you. Jai Shri Ram.